Okay, boys, you here?
Yep.
You listening?
Yep.
Leviticus 23, 4-14, and Exodus 12, and Numbers 9, and lots of other places. The Passover, the Festival of Unleavened Bread, and the offering of first fruit. They sort of all interweave with each other. This, boys, is the church's oldest creed. Do you know what a creed is?
Yeah.
What?
Kind of like a set of writing.
Statement of faith. Here it is. We have a lamb in our place. The Passover was the first big church meal of the year. God gave them this meal so that they could remember how he rescued them. Passover. Now, we've done a whole episode on Passover that you can see in the description below. Is that what YouTubers say?
Yeah.
So let's go back there. Judgment is coming. Let's meet our lamb. What name are we giving the lamb?
Jesus.
Oh, just going straight there.
Jeremy Lawrence. Bob.
No, we'll stick with Jesus.
Bob.
The family picked a perfect lamb. She lived with them for 4 days. On day 14, something happened. What happened?
She was killed.
And her blood was painted on the doorframe. God said, "When I see blood, I will pass over you." Now, why do you think the lamb lived basically as a pet with the family before it died?
As a sign? Dunno.
Well, you know Evie the dog?
Yeah.
How would you feel if we killed her?
Sad. If you killed her, I would kill you.
Well, the reason that you have such strong views and feelings is because she's part of the family. This means something. And that's what would have happened with the lamb. It would have been special to them, having lived with them. Like the lamb, or Jesus, is special to God's people. His death moves us because we know him and we care what he went through. And who was Egypt's king?
Pharaoh.
And God told him, "Let my people go," but Pharaoh kept saying,
No.
Pharaoh didn't have a soft heart. He always had a hard heart, and God made it even harder. And then the final warning came. The firstborn in each house of Egypt is going to die unless they've got the lamb's blood over the door. The firstborn could be any age, a baby or a grandpa, rich or poor. Everybody needed a lamb to be saved. All of Egypt was guilty because all of Egypt knew that the Israelites had been massacred, murdered, used as slaves. Their firstborn had been killed a lot. Then came the death of the lamb. At midnight, God's judgment came. And what happened in the houses without blood?
Firstborn die.
And what happened in the houses with the blood outside on the door?
The angel passed over.
Because the lamb had already died. There had already been punishment and death for wrongdoing. Who's that famous preacher that said, well, think of 3 different families that night. One was really well behaved and knew their Bible. The others were complete rotters. And the others were sort of in the middle, take it or leave it type thing. They all had the blood. Which ones were saved?
The ones that knew the Bible. The naughty people. The neutral people.
You want to know?
Yeah.
All of them.
What?
Because God's salvation isn't based on whether you know the Bible and have prayed or whether you're good or whether you're bad. It's all about, do you have the lamb's blood over your life? All of them were saved.
Did Billy Graham say that?
I don't think it was Billy G.
Who was it then?
Maybe Donny C. And Jesus was spotless and close to his people like the pet. And he died for sinners. And then there was the Last Supper.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
At the time of Passover, the Passover supper. The bread and the wine were there. But what about the lamb? Where was the lamb?
In their room meeting with them.
Ooh. Bingo. What do you mean? Jesus. Nobody put a lamb on the table that day because the lamb was there with them. And 3 days after the Passover, they celebrated first fruits. And do you know what they did there? They gave the first portion of the harvest to God as a sign that more was going to come. And it was held on a Sunday, the same day Jesus rose from the dead. And after the Passover lamb died, he rose, and he's called like the first fruits of resurrection, life from the dead. And he's the first fruit, and the rest of his fruitful harvest, called the church, is going to join him one day too. And that's why they didn't just celebrate Passover, but the resurrection first fruits too, the first crops of the new life and land. He's risen, so when you die, you know for sure, you will rise too. Understand?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Leviticus 23, the Passover and first fruits.